Hello and welcome to my ukulele life. Today I'm going to review the Aklot AKET26 tenor ukulele. And no, ET does not mean extraterrestrial. It means electric tenor because it comes with a lovely little preamp, Aklot branded. So, okay. Let's get into it. The facts. As stated on the Aklot homepage. Model, tenor ukulele. Equalizer, 3-band plus electric tuner. The machine heads, 1:18 ratio, pure copper gear and stainless steel. Top, solid mahogany. Back and sides, mahogany. Neck, okum. String, singular, although even if there are 4 of them. Aquila. The nut and the saddle are real bone. The fret wires are copper nickel and there's 18 of them. Fingerboard and bridge, rosewood. Finish is nature matte. Those were the facts. Now you get, and this is what it says on the homepage. 1 tenor ukulele. 1 ukulele bag. 1 ukulele tuner built into the preamp, which isn't mentioned on the homepage. 1 ukulele string. It's actually a set of spare strings, plural. 1 ukulele strap. I love this strap. 1 cleaning cloth. 2 ukulele picks. I actually got 1 pick in felt and 2 plastic picks. I just don't know where the other one is. 1 quick guide instruction booklet, which is quite good. And 1 gift card. They call it a gift card. It is actually the thank you for purchasing our product card with the promise of a free gift for a 5-star review. Oh, perhaps I should try that. On the back of this card, there, they have also printed a quite useful little chord chart. 1 luxury heart protect case. Now you don't get this. Even if they say it on the homepage, you don't get this. I think perhaps they mean the box it came in. I threw mine away. It's just a cardboard box. It looks nice, but it's just a cardboard box. Okay, so let's get into it. My thoughts on the Aklot AKET26 tenor ukulele. And it's everywhere you see this care and attention to detail. There have been compromises. Of course there haven't. The price has got to come from somewhere. The neck, for example, is okuma, which is an African hardwood, which is not a compromise. However, it is made of 3 pieces. But it's well made, and a 3-piece neck is actually only optically in any way not as good as a solid neck. It's just as stable, but it is more cost effective to make. You don't have as much waste, you don't have this much waste if you do it out of 1 piece, if you do it out of 3 pieces. So you save a lot of wood. And this neck is very well made. You can just see the scarf joint at the head. It's about there. And while the joint at the body is perhaps more visible, for my taste it's still not an issue. It blends neatly in with the rest of the neck. The rosewood fretboard is well made. I can find no faults with it. The frets are impeccable. I went over them with a fret rocker excuse me, to see if they're all level. Well, actually it's an old credit card that I cut to specs actually. And yeah, but the frets were spot on with the fret rocker. Out of the box, everything was perfectly set up. No sharp frets, no fret buzz, nothing. The string height at the 12th fret was 2.8 millimeters, so just about perfect. And the intonation, I hear you shout, what about the intonation? Almost perfect. The A string is perhaps a cent or two off. No, not two. About a cent off. But that's it. I think that is amazing. The top is solid mahogany, which for a low-priced beginner's instrument is not at all what you would expect. And yes, it does make such a difference. The top of a ukulele or a guitar is also called the soundboard. And why? Because it plays a major part in how an instrument sounds. Now, the durability of plywood resides with its overlapping grain patterns. So each consecutive layer is placed like this, perpendicular to the preceding layer. And that's good, but it's stiff. It has can't move properly. It just doesn't let the wood resonate like a piece of solid wood. And this resonance is important. It forms the character of the instrument, gives it more body, more depth. Now, the people at Martin Guitars, who are not exactly amateurs when it comes to building guitars and who only build solid wood instruments, have a wonderful saying. And it goes like this: the worst a Martin guitar will ever sound is on the day you buy it. And that's true. Solid wood instruments get better with age. The wood matures and resonates better, it breathes, it's a living thing. So yes, a solid wood top is a very, very big plus. The sides are, however, mahogany plywood. Again, a question of production cost versus benefit. The payoff is small with solid wood sides and backs, so why bother? But again, they don't leave it at that. The back of the ukulele, if you look at that, is slightly rounded. And that's good for two reasons. One, more actual physical volume means the instrument can be louder. And two, the rounded back projects the sound better. Overall, the woodwork is very impressive. And because it has a solid wood top, they have been able to round the edges. Here, look, if you see that's nice and round, making it a comfortable fit when you're playing it and holding it with your arm, like a normal ukulele player would. I don't, but you should. The headstock also is nice with these two laser etchings here and here, the Aklot logo and little birdie. That goes very well with this little birdie at the other end. Now, I know that this is a matter of taste, but I like it. And as I said in my review of the Aklot concert ukulele, although the pattern around the sound hole is almost certainly laser cut, it doesn't look like it. It looks like somebody's just been carving out these small diamond shapes with a little knife or something, because they're irregular. And I like that. It makes me feel as if I own a unique instrument, and that makes me feel like a rich person. So let's take a look at the tuners. They are copper and steel tuners with a ratio of 18:1. That means you have to turn this 18 times to turn that once. And that's good. It makes fine tuning quite easy. But it's not so uncommon. What makes these tuners special for me is something else. The quality. If you take a close look at them, you'll notice a few things. If I can get it into focus. One, the brackets are on both sides closed, holding the spindle, making it almost impossible for the spindle to have any play. It doesn't have any play against the gear head. So on cheaper tuners, such as the ones that are put up in this photo here or somewhere, only one side is anchored, making it so much easier for the gear to slip against the spindle. The gear itself on this is very well cut and fits perfectly in place, so that again no slipping is possible. So there's no sloppy workmanship here. Excuse me. And last but not least, let's take a short look at the equalizer. It's a 3-band equalizer with bass, middle and treble. Up here's the volume, and if you turn this on, you have a tuner. Now if you turn on the tuner, you turn off the preamp. And that is good if you are tuning during a gig. The Piezo Pickup works by mine perfectly. It can sometimes be a problem with this type of pickup that the strings don't have close enough contact with the pickup itself, causing the individual strings to have different volumes. This can be easily remedied, but I prefer it if I don't have to. I can't give you a sound check at the moment, my amp's not here, but I can assure you that it sounds good. At the end of the day, this is just a well-made, well set up, high quality instrument that costs only a fraction of what a comparable instrument would cost. It comes with a few extras, and that is good if you are a beginner and don't want to have to buy everything extra. So the geek bag may not be the best, but it does offer rudimentary protection. So, you know, I love the strap. I use these straps all the time. I play with the strap, and this is really nice. I just like it. But for me, the biggest argument for the ukulele, for this ukulele, is just the quality. It's not really a beginner ukulele, it's just priced like one. So yes, if you are looking for a tenor ukulele, with or without preamp, buy an Aklot tenor ukulele. Now I'll give you a few sound samples, okay? I hope this was of some help to someone. If not, why am I doing this? See you next time. I hope I don't cough too much.